around. All right, we got the code language conversation. The code language conversation for today is on the word hearken. So like we always do with the code language, we're going to look up the actual definition of the word, and then we're going to move on from there. So the definition of hearken, simply put, is to listen. Synonyms for hearken: attend, conform, hark, hear, comply, obey, respect, listen. So yeah, yesterday I want to again reference the Queen's Code panel. Make sure y'all tap into that live stream, the classic live stream from last night, the Queen's Codes panel. Make sure y'all tap back in if y'all didn't see that. But yeah, the term hearken, to listen, obey, attend, comply, all of those things. Hearkening is something that's very important to do because, again, like I always emphasize, at the end of the day, everything should be about gaining greater understanding. And so yesterday, though, and I'm going to do a review video of our, I'm actually going to do a reaction video to the panel from last night, the Queen's Code. So I will actually give like some of my responses to some of the things that the ladies said, or, challenge it a little bit further. But when on the panel live, it's about letting them get their stuff off. Oftentimes on panels, women get to speak for a little bit until somebody done listening to them and jump in. Souls of Thought said, me too. He said 333. What up, Norris? What's going on, broski? Shout
Classic.
out. Yes, sir. Souls of Thought. Make sure y'all tap in and subscribe to Souls of Thought channel. He did an actual live reaction while we were streaming last night as well on that channel. Much appreciated for that.
Classic.
But yeah, like hearkening sometimes is just, even, sometimes we get caught up being so quick to respond or to reply and things like that, or to challenge or contest. But sometimes you find benefit in just there was times in the stream yesterday where I disagreed with all four women. And I just like, okay, next person. We just listening tonight. We hearkening. You know what I mean? We're gonna listen tonight. We just gonna take it all in. We're gonna extrapolate this thing, and then from that though, from not being quick to reply, I can say it had benefits, because listening further, I was able to gain a deeper understanding of where I think the average man and the average woman are missing each other. Even if I was in disagreement, I gained understanding of like where the disconnect is coming from in a lot of instances, And I think the crisis is something that we should all be striving to figure out, even for the people who feel like they got it figured out and they already married, locked in, doing well, or already in serious relationships, locked in, doing well. It's something that you got to put your mind around, because it affects the community. That even if you have a successful family or what you consider to be your ideal family, it affects the community that they grow up in. It affects how your kids' perspectives are going to be shaped. The little kids that they going to grow up and play with and be teammates with and classmates with. It impacts everything going on around you. Is going to impact you in some way. I think some people feel like they could put this bubble around themselves and just go outside and be untouched and unfazed. We doing what we doing and ain't nothing else. No, it don't work like that. So having perspective and greater understanding and hearkening sometimes, even when you're, in complete disagreement, it has benefits to it, pros and cons like anything else. So again, the word hearken simply is just, I guess you could say it's a little $100 word for listen, little $100 word for listen, for sure. But yeah, man, that's the code language conversation for today. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and that hardened